Hello, everybody. My name is Aquatavius, your host, your one and only, and welcome to another episode of Survival Island. This is the adventure where we begin with no island. And as we could see, we have come a long way. And I suppose I'll give a little recap of what's going on. So out here in the ocean, we do not have any trees whatsoever. And we also did not have a bed or a good source of food. We got the kelp over by our treasure island over there, which we got from our shipwreck, which was also over in this direction. But the interesting thing about that is our only source of wood. Well, I don't have any on me right now. As you can tell, it's pretty scarce. And then with the spider farm up here, we were able to get enough string so that we can make a fishing rod, which could also help with food if we need it. But, kelp is sufficient enough. And then also we made it into the wool for our bed. So for the three things that we were not well off with, which is food, a bed to sleep in, and trees for wood, we have gotten the food and the bed. Thankfully, we've gotten those things so we don't have to deal with phantoms, but it is still quite crazy to have to manage our use of wood. So that's where we're at. We just don't have trees, but we do have everything else going for us so far. We have the nice kelp field, the sugar cane. We have our nice little sea shack, built-in aquarium, and of course, our kitchen. And the great thing about them is that they now give us the foundations to be able to actually progress. The first thing, though, I have to fix an issue that we found in the spider farm. So I'm going to take you up and solve that now. Oh, that's not that great. Okay, because of the sea pickles, we don't have torches. Yeah, so we shouldn't have any issues with draining. Yeah, see, this is the problem. They get hung up over here, and they aren't able to actually go down inside. Because what we were supposed to do is actually move this corner block over one diagonal to here. How do you beat the current on that? The moment you let go, it hucks you over. What? Okay, we gotta be more careful. Gonna navigate by putting these blocks here. Should be safe enough now. All right, so that's part one, and now time to extend them. And try not to die in the process. So the secret seems to be putting a block right next to here, allows this block to have no current, so when we get to the edge, we can just shuffle our way right back. All right, now they have been moved a little bit closer, so they still have enough room in between, as we can see here, so the spiders can fall down, and they won't get caught up in the back edge either. So now this will be way more efficient than what it's been, which is great. And now it's time to clean up. And surprisingly, I just realized I didn't misplace a single slab. We got them skills. I don't got them skills. Help! I am caught between a sea pickle and a fish. Ooh, okay. Big brain. Yeah, I wasn't worried at all. I just made you nervous the first time just for content. Yeah. And I forgot to take the water down. Nice. So now that we got this all fixed up, the next thing on our list uses this chest here. Actually, all three of them. The one that we got from the buried treasure and the two from our shipwreck. So we're going to replace these with some droppers and probably expand the island out just a little bit. So the first thing to do is to make all the droppers. They're here for revenge! I got your balls! Then we're going to make a little platform out here. Okay, and then we'll build out this way. So we have 14 droppers over here, and we have 4 here as well. And this should hopefully be plenty enough for us to get by for right now. So we're going to go ahead and start the moving process. So that will empty out the chest. Got a bunch of items in here. And then we'll put the rest of it over here. And I would say that's a good start to being more organized. Now we could take our chest back. And we're going to do the same thing down here. Put most of it in here, put some in some other droppers, and now we could take the chest. So these are the 3 chests that we need. And then we also need to make 2 more chests. And these 2 are going to be special because we're going to be making them into hoppers. And we'll make a little... Excuse me, we're going to make a little setup over here. Now, remember how I said being organized? Yeah, where are our slabs? I have no idea. Hey, okay, never mind. Yeah, I know exactly what we're doing. And then we'll just place our chest over here. Take a hopper, point it into here. And then we're going to take our composter, put that on top, with a hopper pointing into it, with a chest on top. And then if we take some kelp, put it into here, Is it working? Oh, it's not working. Okay, it must have to go on top. Hey, there we go. And then, oh, and it went inside. Let's go. That sounds so satisfying. Wow, that went through it pretty fast. We got 3 bone meal. So all of this kelp can now be used to make a bone meal. I don't really know what we're going to use it for. We'll try to find something to use it for. But at least I knew it was something we can do. And yeah, I'm very excited about that. We can just get all the bone meal we want. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take all the kelp that we've gotten so far and just turn it all into bone meal. And I'm curious, does sugarcane work too? Oh? Oh, yes, it does. So now this frees up the storage here. So I just moved everything back into here. And then what we could do is if we wanted to, we could probably replace this composter with a furnace, put kelp in here, and then it'll spit out dried kelp. And then we could just keep converting it into dried kelp blocks. So this is going to be our remote handyman, just doing work for us. That's so awesome. And that's our first bone block of the series. And we'll just put it right here. Okay, no, that looks stupid. So we're going to grab more kelp, fill this up completely full, and then while this is working, the next thing to do is something down in the mines. Just make a few more droppers to store the extra kelp. And let's go. All right, we are down here, and before we get started, we are going to take our diamonds and repair our 2 pickaxes. So I know it takes 4, so that's 1. And this doesn't really seem that wise to repair right now, so we'll just hold on to this one as it is. Commence the time lapse. Okay, so we kind of got into a little bit of a roadblock here. Both of our diamond pickaxe are ready to break. And I kind of realized, well, what I was originally going to do was take the 4 diamonds and repair one of the picks because it takes 4 to repair. But then I realized I had 2 diamonds left over. And this is kind of like, you know, a 3 and 3 kind of thing. I was thinking we can combine these together to make a 3rd pickaxe so that we can save 3 diamonds just in case that while we are down here, we do not find any more diamonds and we just completely run out of a usable pickaxe. So basically what I wanted to do is have those 3 diamonds as a backup, because at that point, then it would be worth it to sacrifice a little bit of wood just to make another pickaxe. I mean, we are in a challenging situation where we barely have wood, so we kind of just have to figure out a plan and just do what we can do and go from there. Ooh, more slimes! I'm going to kill them with the sword instead of the axe because I just realized our axe is kind of about to break and our sword has a lot of uses left. And this time, I am going to keep them alive. Psych! I was actually starting to get used to them. Oh well. Oh! So we did find more diamonds. Okay, these guys are gonna sound a little bit annoying, so off with their heads! And let's count how many we've gotten here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sit. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I can't count. So altogether, we have 8 diamonds. So if we wanted to, we could use 4 and 4 to repair 2 of our pickaxes up to full health. Bring each of these down to 2 durability and repair them up. And then with the current pickaxe that we have, I'm going to go around the whole area here and just mine like the redstone that is there, some gold, and all the other resources and get those cleared up. Okay, so we are at 33 levels, and we have gotten ourselves 22 iron, 12 gold, and at least more than one redstone. Which, of course, we could turn into probably a whole wall of droppers if we really wanted to. Which is kind of cool to say that. I never thought I would hear myself actually say, oh yeah, let's make a dropper wall. But why not? We'll make that one of our goals. You know, I would love to keep these guys, but we don't have any name tags. So the best bet is really to just get them for slime balls. It is unfortunate, but it seems like the most sensible call right now. But we will definitely have a few as a pet. I'm sorry for killing these creatures. Forgive me. Whew, I wiped away my tears and we're good. So the next thing to do is to check to see if it is nighttime. It is nighttime. Phantoms will come, so I'm going to sleep. Okay, it is midnight. Yeah, we're going to sleep. We will restock this up and take a look at what we got. Wow. Okay, that is impressive. Beautiful. We got that up and running again, and now time to repair our pickaxes. I need the diamonds. Let's go grab them. Sweet. Okay, so we have a bunch of bone meal. I was thinking there is something that we can actually use all this bone meal for. So I'm going to craft us up the necessary items. We are going to make one piston, a block of redstone. Actually, I don't think we need the block of redstone, but we do need a button. So the piston and the button, these things are going to be very necessary for our next project. And the location that we'll probably make it is, we could probably make it off here. I'm thinking I'm making another little island over here that we can connect to. And a couple mobs might spawn here because we don't have any sea pickles or torches right now. Ooh, a nice little pack of them over here. All right, so this lightens up our pathway. And then what we're gonna do next is actually be pushing some coral. Just realized we do need our doors. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of damage to this reef. Put a block here and the door. And yeah, this might take a while, so I'm just gonna do a time lapse of it after I show off the concept of what we're gonna do here. So you wanna put a piston. That's not the correct way. Okay, take the button. And we need to press it before it pops off. So it should look something like this. Nice. Okay, after like 3 to 4 Minecraft days, we have finally pushed all of these coral up into the... Let me try that again. We have finally pushed all of these corals into their correct position. And those sea pickles we found, you just put 4 right in the center, grab our bone meal, take a nice squat right on top, and do 1 bone meal and get the pickles. Do another bone meal and get the other pickles. Do another one and more pickles. And this time, we didn't forget the pickles! So now we have something to use our bone meal on, and it is for something useful to help light up the area so that we can focus on other projects. So even the torches over here, we can make it so that we could just use sea pickles instead in a clever way that works, and really have the water and ocean integrated into literally everything we build. It's actually a really cool concept. I'm loving it. And since this is something we could do pretty easily in our free time, we're going to create a row of droppers over here to act as our storage for both the bone meal and the sea pickles. So we'll have infinite regeneratable torches, lighting sources that don't require any wood, which I did forget to mention, as it takes 3 wood to make a piston. I actually forgot about that. So yeah, everything we do on occasion needs wood, but we're making it work so far. So we'll never have to use sticks for torches. If anything, the only thing we'll pretty much need to use sticks for now is just pickaxes. But as long as we have the levels, which we still have a bunch, and we keep strip mining and finding diamonds, this shouldn't be that large of a problem. We should be okay. I mean, these 23 oak planks could turn into a lot of sticks, and I know that we do have more wood down below. So honestly, even though this is very challenging, it's not that bad. I'm actually genuinely surprised. I thought this was going to be an extremely difficult challenge, and now I'm just excited to see all of the crazy things we can actually do. I'm so pumped. Does this mean possible plans for a big announcement for the series? Join the Discord and find out. Shameless plugs! Oh, and if you didn't know, we did our mining session on a live stream while we're on the topic. So if you want to join that, the link will be in the description for the Twitch channel, which I live stream on every week. And yeah, we could just chat. You can talk about suggestions or questions or any concerns. I don't know why you would be concerned, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I concern myself sometimes, but that's besides the point. Yeah, so you guys are welcome to join that. Create more droppers. Oh, that's what the butt looks like on these? It's their butt. Excuse me? Is this like a holy block I can't touch? What's going on here? I don't know why we're stuck here. I'm so confused. Okay, butts up, everybody. Butts up. I'm having way too much fun with this, and I am happy that we are progressing. I'm really excited. I know you're going to judge me, but don't judge me. Okay, judge me just a little bit. I'm going to leave this like this just for you OCD freaks. You're welcome. That's for judging me just a little bit. So yeah, I'll just fill this up with bone meal. Grab more kelp and make sure this is running. Woo! We did that in one breath. That's for you, Impulse. Made some more droppers, and I filled up a total of 4 plus this chest, and we are just going to be racking in these profits. Gonna put the sea pickles in here, and I want to do a little bit of an experiment. So I am going to use 2 stacks of bone meal, yes. And I want to see how many sea pickles this gives us out of 2 stacks of bone meal. Let's go. Okay, so what I'm noticing is that it takes a little bit of time to manually gather all these. What I got to do is bone meal it and then look around and then get any that are there and then do it again. So I'm only going to go through 1 stack of bone meal here to see. And so far, it looks like it's going to be a lot. So I'm going to do that pro YouTuber thing and be like, put your guesses down below in the comments. I'm going to give my guess. Okay, that's 1 stack of bone meal. Okay, the hint is we already have 2 stacks in our hot bar. So I'm thinking what we have here is probably a total of 4 stacks and 39. Make sure I grab all of it. Okay, and the final tally is 4 stacks and 46. Okay, so I was... Aqua takes an eternity to think of mathematics. 7. 7 off. Yes. Easy math, easy numbers. Yeah, it's raining. Woo. Do you guys even like this randomness? Well, regardless, it's me, so get used to it. Wow, so now we have a bunch of sea pickles. And that was only 1 stack of bone meal. We're in the age of automation. I don't know about you guys, but there is something very peaceful about just being out here in our own island, all alone, while it's raining. It's just us out here. And it's peaceful. It's tranquil. This is our home. So, welcome. And if you like our home, I kindly ask you to show your appreciation and hit the like button like we've been hitting that button over by the pistons to make our sea pickle farm. And just like we had to press it quick before it popped off, go and quickly hit the like button too. Do whatever you want at the end of the day. I'm just glad you guys are having fun and enjoying the series with us as we move forward to the next things in the next episode. But before we go, I want all of our torches back. So we're going to light up everything that we can with sea pickles and then do a final count on how many torches we actually have. It's just something I'm curious about that I must know the answer to. Put some sea pickles in the sugarcane, replace the first torch of the island. Spiders are actually larger than 1 block, so if we just have 1 block here, that should be just fine. Nice. Kind of actually looks like a beacon, in a way. Seems like we've also found a couple spots in the aquarium that we have to light up, so we'll just add a sea pickle to these guys here. So the lighting up here is certainly not the prettiest, but it is doable for right now. Oh, I was going to say it is entirely functional. Not the prettiest. Now we'll overhaul this into a nice aquarium one day. So the last bit to do here up on the surface is on top of the spider farm. So we're going to make a convenient staircase to get to the top of this. And the reason I'm putting it here is so that we can also get access to the roof of the aquarium too if needed. Just wrap this around. And before we relight this with the sea pickles, we do have a couple areas of vulnerability. So we're going to take care of these first. Yeah, certainly not the prettiest. I still think the concept of it is quite cool. I just love that this is the first time that I've been able to experience Minecraft without having to worry about spilling water, messing up all the torches. We can completely flood this entire area and it's not going to make a difference. Whew. Okay, yeah. I'm not chancing that again. That was kind of scary. I just wanted more slabs. Whew, okay, I keep scaring myself. I forgot the crafting table in the chest up here. There's nothing in them. We could use this. We're gonna grab them. Ooh, this means we could use a double chest for up top now. That's gonna be incredibly useful. Well, this is an interesting lighting mechanic. Ooh, guess what? This is the night of day 69. You know what that means? 69 likes, 69 subs? 69 pet slimes? Maybe. While we're here, we will add the chest. Oh, baby. Oh, yes, we could do a lot with that. I still can't get over how ridiculous this looks. Oh, we have 2 slime chunks. So we have this one here and the one over there by the corner. So what we could probably end up doing one day is having these 2 slime chunks merge in the middle here, so we'll make a farm here. We'll figure something out, but I'm totally looking forward to that. Almost just fell in the hole. You know, it works. I am high-key loving this idea. The lighting is just so scattered, just like my brain. Yes, okay, confirmed. This is definitely another slime chunk. And with completing the tunnel, that makes the entire base completely full of sea pickles and not a single torch. Oh, okay, we have these. My bad. But once we fix these up, then there shouldn't be a single torch left. Okay, so that is literally every torch back now, and that gives us a stack plus 18. So this is definitely going to be very useful. Okay, this must be the last torch, but does that even add up? I don't think this adds up. Okay, I did the math. So this torch right here means we should have 64 and 20. We are still missing 1 torch. And honestly, I have no idea where it is. Oh, I actually think I know. There's probably a spot in the mine where I ended up blocking off with like granite or andesite or something, and behind it was like this little cave that we made. So instead of like filling in that little cave with blocks, I just put a torch there, just covered up the outside of it so I couldn't see it. And yeah, so it's probably just hidden behind a wall somewhere in our mine, which is okay because, you know, 64 and 19 is definitely quite a bit. I didn't realize that we actually made this many torches. But it's all good, because any future projects will be able to have all of these torches as temporary lighting. Because these sea pickles definitely take a lot of time. Let's see. It has taken an hour and a half just to replace the remaining torches with sea pickles. It may not seem like it would take that long, but the numbers don't lie. And that's going to be it for this episode. It is day 71. We have a composter / furnace automatic remote handyman. That's just what we're gonna call this. And we have the sea pickle farm. So as you can tell, I'm very excited about today's progress, and it's only gonna get better from here. We are in the new age of automation. So that's gonna be it for today. We have ran out of video time for today's episode. Looking forward to the next one. If you are too, you can hit the subscribe button and follow along in this survival island, but there's no island series. Very cool stuff that we're doing here. Quite interesting, to say the least. But I'm loving it. I know you guys are loving it. Your support has been... You guys literally make my day. And I hope I can make your day too with our world here. So that leaves us with morning of day, what will soon turn into 72 days out here in the ocean. I love you all, and ta-ta.